Hello? Hi, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our Overdose Memorial. And on behalf of the City of Revere and the Substance Use Disorder and Homelessness Initiative Office, I want to welcome you and thank you for being here tonight. We gather as a community, family, friends, neighbors, advocates, to honor the lives that we have lost to overdose. This is a space of remembrance, reflection, and love. Each name, each face, each story represents someone deeply cherished, and while their physical presence is no longer with us, their light continues to shine in our hearts and in the work we do together. We are here not only to grieve, but to stand united against stigma that surrounds substance use disorder. Too often, stigma has people in silence, prevents families from seeking support, and creates barriers to care. Tonight, we say clearly, our loved ones were not defined by their struggles. They were parents, children, siblings, friends, co-workers, and community members. They brought joy, laughter, and love into the world, and that is how we'll remember them. This gathering is also a call for compassion. We recognize that addiction is a disease, not a choice, and healing comes from understanding, connection, and support, not judgment. Together as a city, we're committed to building a Revere where every person is treated with dignity, every life is valued, and where we hope they can thrive. As we move through tonight's program, let us hold one another with care. Let us light candles, share memories, and create a circle of solidarity that reminds us that we are not alone. Thank you for being here, for your courage, for keeping the memories of your loved ones alive. Tonight we honor them, and together we carry forward their legacy with love. I am going to welcome Captain Malone to read the proclamation.
From the City of Revere. This proclamation honoring International Overdose Awareness Day. Whereas the City of Revere does affirm and acknowledge the harm and hardships caused by drug overdose, and whereas we recognize the purpose of International Overdose Awareness Day as remembering loved ones lost to overdose and ending the stigma of drug-related deaths. And whereas we resolve to play our part in reducing the toll of overdose in our community, which claimed the lives of more than 2,125 Massachusetts residents last year, together with countless others affected forever. Whereas we affirm the people affected by overdose and our sons and daughters, our mothers and fathers, our brothers and sisters, in deserving of our love, compassion, support, and be it further proclaimed by Mayor Patrick Keefe Jr. that August 31st, 2025 be celebrated as International Overdose Awareness Day. This proclamation was issued in the Executive Chamber of the Revere City Council on this 31st day of August in the year of our Lord 2025, and the independence of the United States of America 248. Thank you.
Thank you. We are now going to hear from our keynote speaker, Mari Santos.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mari. I stand before you as a lot of things, as a mother, a daughter, a sister, a dear friend, and soon to be someone's wife. But yes, I am also an addict in recovery. Each of those pieces makes me who I am, and each of those is a part of the reason why I am here tonight. I want to remember my sister and share a piece of my journey in the hope that someone listening might feel less alone tonight. I remember the exact moment I found out my sister had passed away. It felt like the air was ripped out of my lungs and the world went silent. My chest was heavy, my hands shook, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. That my sister, the person I grew up with, I laughed with, fought with, and loved so very deeply, was gone. The pain was unbearable, like a part of me had been torn away. And at that moment, I wanted to give up. I thought to myself, how can I keep fighting for my own recovery when she didn't make it? I felt hopeless, angry, and so broken. But my sister was so much more than her struggles. She was sweet and sassy, with a laugh that could light up a room. She turned heads and broke hearts because she was beautiful inside and out. Before drugs ever touched her life, she had dreams that she was chasing with all the ambition and drive in the world. She was strong, determined, and full of fire. And above all else, she was a mother. She had 3 beautiful boys who loved her dearly. To them, she was everything. Not her mistakes, not her addiction, but their mom. I remember our childhood being full of laughter, inside jokes, and a little mischief that only sisters can get away with. We shared dreams, secrets, and a bond that nothing could ever break. Losing her wasn't just like losing a sister. It was losing my best friend, my partner in crime, the person who knew me before the world got complicated. I replayed what if and maybe I should have until that was all I could think about. But grief doesn't wait for us to heal, and addiction doesn't pause for our pain. The same disease that took my sister was still here waiting for me to give up. I had to choose, follow her or fight in her honor. So I made a choice. Some days it was one day at a time, some days it was 1 minute at a time. But I took my grief and I began to turn that grief into purpose. And it wasn't easy. There was days I didn't believe in myself, days I wanted to just use to make the pain go away. But I kept showing up, to meetings, to therapy, to the people who refused to give up on me when I was ready to give up on myself. Today I work in treatment. Every time I see someone take a step towards their recovery, I think of her. Every time I see someone struggling, I remember her fight. And every single day I fight for them the way I wish I could have fought for her. And that is why I stand here with you guys tonight. Because addiction may have stolen her life, but it has not stolen her voice. Because I am her voice now. And as long as I am alive, I will speak for her. I will fight for her. And I will fight for every mother, every father, every daughter and son, and every sister and brother who deserves the chance to live. If you're grieving tonight, please know that you don't have to carry it alone. If you're struggling with addiction, please know your story isn't over. And as long as you are breathing, there is hope for you. My sister didn't get a chance to tell her story, but I will keep telling mine for her and for every life gone way too soon. My sister's life mattered. Your life matters. They all mattered. Every life touched by addiction matters. And together, if we refuse to stay silent, we can turn our loss into purpose and our pain into power and our voices into change. And until I can see her again, I will keep fighting the battle she couldn't finish. Good night and thank you.
I just wanted to make a quick announcement is I know we're doing things a little different this year with the glow sticks. So when the glow stick reading is happening, you'll just walk up to the tree, crack your glow stick, and if you're comfortable, you will say your loved one's name. You can say it on the microphone, you can say it at the tree, and if you don't want to say it, that's okay too. One of us can say it for you, or you can just hang your glow stick on the tree. So we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable with the process, but this is new, so bear with us. And the next person I'm going to call up is Matt. He's going to do the 4 candles reading.
We will now light 4 candles in honor of our loved ones. The first candle represents our grief. The pain of losing them is deep, but it also reminds us of the depth of our love. The second candle represents our courage. The courage to confront sorrow, to comfort one another, and to continue forward with hope. The third candle is for memory. We remember the laughter, the tears, the moments of frustration, and all the joy and love they gave us. The fourth candle is for love. We light it so their light will continue to shine. Though they are no longer physically with us, they remain forever in our hearts. Tonight we honor them. We thank them for the gift of their lives. We love them, and we will always remember them.
And now Nicole is going to do the glow stick ceremony.
Hello, everyone. Tonight, as we gather for our annual vigil, we come together not only to remember those we have lost to an overdose, but also to honor the love and connection that remains here within us. This year, we will take part in a glow stick ceremony. If you haven't gotten a glow stick, please take a moment to get them now from one of our girls walking around. Each glow stick color represents a different relationship to the person or people that we've lost, because grief, much like love, looks different for each of us. As I call out each relationship, I will ask you to stand, crack your glow stick. You'll come up to the tree where you'll say your loved one's name, and you'll hang the glow stick on the memorial tree. I encourage you to participate in as much or as little of the ceremony as you feel comfortable with, and please remember we are all in this together. If you have a colleague or a client who has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to the tree.
Chris Alba.
Chris Alba, Sarah, Alex, Brent, Vicky, Billy, Kayla, Oli.
I can't hold it.
Kara Kelly.
Chris Alba, Annie DeFranco, and Boo Boo.
George Rotundo, Eddie
Robert Fossey.
Thomas Chiotti.
Pat, Ma, Dave, Shannon, and Jody.
Will you crack it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then you can say the name.
Chris Alba and Alan Burns.
If you have a friend who has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to the tree to say their name.
Thomas Chiotti. Ricky Heffron. John Huckabee. Joelle Riley. Janelle Fisher. Cheryl Jones.
Daniel Marshall and his mom, Deneen Marshall.
Thank you.
Samantha Harding and Jen Ciotti. Renee.
If you have an aunt or an uncle that has died due to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come hang it on the tree.
Robert Hardy.
Anthony, Arthur, and Kathy Tedesco.
John Huckabee and Thomas Giodi.
If you have a cousin who has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up and hang it on the tree.
Michael Petrello.
Tyson Borges.
Christopher Koska. Carl Haskell.
If you have a grandparent that has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up and hang it on the tree.
Mary Brown Morgan.
Say Mimi. Mimi.
If you have a grandchild that has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to add it to the tree. If your spouse, significant other, or a partner has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to add it to the tree.
Jose Madeira.
If your sibling has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to add it to the tree.
Clara Baca. My daughter, Andrew DeSuobo.
Norma Cruz.
Angelo Rossi Jr.
Billy Saccone and TJ Dixon.
Joseph Hanscom.
If your parent or parent figure has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to add it to the tree.
Chris Alba.
Wilfredo Soto.
If your child has died to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to hang it on the tree.
Chris Alba.
Jack Avalone.
Sean Sims. Sean DeVoe.
William Saccone III.
Timothy J. Dixon.
Chris Koska.
Joseph Hanscom.
I'm saying this for her mom, Barry Smith.
If someone else that you love with a relationship that has not been named has died due to an overdose, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and proceed to hang it on the tree. Or if you are worried about someone that you love who may die from an overdose, or your glow stick is still not yet cracked, please stand up, crack your glow stick, and come up to the tree to hang it.
Sandra Cecilia.
Anton Holland.
Thank you all for participating in this. I know it's difficult to say our loved ones' names out loud. We are all like glow sticks, and no matter how much we bend and break, our light still shines. This tree has grown brighter with every name that was spoken tonight. This ceremony has symbolized that even though our loved ones are not here physically, their light continues to shine through us, and within this community. Together, we will remember and keep their light alive.
We're gonna have we're gonna have Jay come up and read the poem, We Remember Them.
Hello, everyone. We remember them. In the rising of the sun and its going down, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of the winter, we remember them. In the opening of buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them. In the blueness of the sky and the warmth of the summer, we remember them. In the rustling of the leaves In the beauty of autumn, we remember them. In the beginning of the year, and when it ends, we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we have joys and yearn to share, we remember them. So as long as we live, they too shall live, for they are now a part of us as we remember them. Thank you.
And now we're going to have Nikki come up and do our closing prayer.
As we extinguish these candles, may the light of love and memory remain kindled in our hearts. We gather the silence, the tears, the names, and the stories, and we carry them forward with honor, not shame. May those we've lost find peace beyond pain. May those still with us feel the strength of our compassion. And may we together walk in hope, fueled by remembrance, guided by purpose, and united in the promise to keep showing up for one another. Let this moment remain with us as a spark, as a reminder that every life has value and every act of care matters. We may leave this space with softened hearts, open minds, and the courage to fight stigma with truth, to meet struggle with empathy, and to love fearlessly without conditions. Peace be with us all.
At this time, we can just take a look around and see that we're not alone and that we have people that want to speak up and be a voice for those who feel like they can't. I'd like to thank you all for coming here tonight, and you can extinguish your candles. Thank you.